Bah. Whew, okay. Drawing time. Art stuff. Yay. Okay. Hide that. Hide that. Ega. Mr. Ega. Fat fuck. I also start with the hair. This is a big file. Yeah, on Woodrow Wilson. Carrying my children. Exit the building. We love you like you're the shit girl. You're the shit girl. The shit girl. You're like spring. Slim team. How'd that look? That looks okay. Yeah, let's just take the base value. What do I want the light source to be? I got it. I don't know what the light source is. Dude, I've been drawing anything but chibi art in the last like 2 months or so. I barely drew at all in May, and then even now, like I'm barely drawing much because I like mad addicted to Monster Hunter. So yeah, Monster Hunter been fun. Did I? Huh. I'm a thinker. Sorry, don't mind me laughing. I'm just being a thinker in Inkly in Inkly's Discord. Great. I got okie dokie. Not the okie dokie. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I've been meaning to work on this. But then I'm like, yeah, I should really work on this today. I should really draw. And then Monster Hunter. And I'm like, man, I should really work on this today. And then Monster Hunter. Even today, I'm like, man, I should really work on this today. But then I started playing Monster Hunter. But then I'm like, I really need to work on this. So. Oh, I messed up. There we go. I have opacity levels set through 1 through 9 on my keyboard for my brush. So like 1 is 10%, 2 is 20%, etc. Nice. And 0 is 100%. I'll need to push blues because this is a cooler piece, right? Eka herself is warm except for the blue bits, but for the most part, it's a cooler piece. So I'm gonna push. Well, I need to push the blues in some of this. Right now, the base color is not neutral, but it's not really super cool. Got everything, got everything, got everything. Yeah, this piece is gonna take a while. That's fine. I want to make this good. I want to make this as good as I can get it. I feel bad for Nichols. I know he says he's in a rush, but I know what it's like to wait for a piece and not really getting updates or anything. I don't commission much art. The last artist I did, I'm like, some stuff came up with them, and it took a while for them to do their piece relative to what it like should have been. But I'm like, yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm not planning on using this for anything. I just wanted it because I liked your art. And they're like, thank you, I appreciate the patience. They even drew me a second chibi piece for free because of me being patient. I'm like, bro, you didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. But like, I'm an artist myself. I know how it is. Like, if you don't have the motivation to work, or if stuff comes up, because you know life happens. I get it. I paid for it, but unless it's like a commercial work, I don't care. Just don't take like a year to do it. And as long as you give me updates on it, you know, as long as you give me updates in case something happens. And I get that they had other clients and stuff as well. They open commissions had like 5 slots or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm not gonna be able to get this like right away. That's how it works. I actually still use that piece for my phone background. I quite like it. It was a good picture of my Final Fantasy character. I quite enjoy it. I actually think there's one part of it that they didn't finish. Here, let me see if I can find it. Do 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 do. Hey Ruby Dooby, what you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I'm seeing if I can find it. I have no idea where I have it saved, because I know I have it saved somewhere, but it could be anywhere. Like legit, for real, could be anywhere in my folders. All right, let's see. There it is. Huh. Well, I have the clip files for them. There. Oh, that's a chibi. So this is the commission. I asked for the PSDs if they would allow, just because I like seeing people's processes. Didn't get much out of this one. But yeah, I actually don't think they finished the uh let's see. This bit is flat. This bit is flat, but whatever, it's part of the shading probably. And the glove is flat. Like the gloves are flat. I actually don't think they finished it. Yeah, same with the hat, bits on the hat. It wasn't a huge deal. The chibi is like whatever. You know, it wasn't a huge deal. I wasn't upset over it. I didn't even notice it for a while. I just think it's kind of funny. And this commission was forever ago, so you know, it's at this point I'm not clearing over it, and I still like the piece overall, so it's whatever. That's one of the only pieces of art I've ever actually commissioned. I just don't have a reason to commission art most of the time. One, I don't have anything to do it, use it for, or do with it, so it's like, who cares? And two, I am an artist myself. If there's anything I want to see drawn, I can kind of just do it on my own, you know? And if it's something I can't do, then yeah, a commission makes sense. But kind of stubborn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet left for dead, home to try. I've been out the count, mount the womb, out the school, right to out the house. Took me up, they told me I would never get it. I just took him now, one more motherfucking critic. On the other hand, the other man, so all this, about calling me last, I feel about nothing, feel up, I never really had a chance, I'm sorry. I am streaming, right? Yep, I am. Okay. Cool. I don't give a fuck either way, no. Played evolved, I played the part, I took the hits. He's a good little hamster. Mr. Fat Fuck. That's his name. It's Fat Fuck. He is Fat Fuck the hamster. I need to keep working on emotes. I have ideas, I just need to work on them. Ah, my hand. I'm just saying, laugh if they can break me. If I can keep my face if I was out there waiting. Alright, I need to add highlights at this point. Light screen. You know, I haven't asked my family about the Florida trip yet. I'm curious how that went. They went to a wedding. So, you know, good for them. They're finally home now. So, good for them. I no longer have the house to myself, basically, which is nice. I hate how much my desk shakes when I'm drawing. It's a bit annoying. Me in the cloud, you in the cloud of dust. In the G5, the Mr. Crowded bus. In the home, rather work the beat every day, but never hurt the weak. How's the highlight again? Solid. Making the hair nice and bright and purtiful. What if I shift the hue a bit? Alright, so I don't dislike that, but because of the process, I don't know if I could do it. Oh god, my head freaked out. I literally looked down. Ah! Do another pass of shadows. What should the purple? Go with a soft brush. That's a bit dark. A 3. Two's not. I'm not vibing with 2. Dead, baby. I want to push some shadows a bit just to make it pop. Looking decent. Then I'll go in and just manually fix everything. Actually, let me find something. Art stuff. I'm liking the hair in that. This is a very experimental piece that I haven't finished. I need to get back to it. Because I wanted to, like, I don't know, evolve my art. I want to be surprised if I was actively referencing not safe for work art in that piece, so I won't touch any layers or anything. The last thing I need is to have something naughty and lewd show up on stream. Sure. So, boom, 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 boom. Erase that. Oh, yep. Um, Defy. Actually, if I do this, like various different colors. Make it very colorful. And I can change the hue of that. I don't know, that looks kind of muddy. That look decent. Yeah, I don't hate it. Another layer. There we go. You know what? Experimenting isn't a bad thing, even if there's a commission. As long as it doesn't look awful. I do like that. Actually, this is a thing I used to do. I don't know why I stopped doing it. It's taking the skin tone and applying it to the bangs. Because no matter how thick of hair you got, it will, some of your skin color will naturally bleed through. You know, that's kind of how life works. Trust me when I say I got really thick hair, so I know how it is. But you know, hair isn't this like amorphous blob that's completely solid. It's made up of strands. And naturally those strands will let some of the thing that are behind it through. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's gotta smoothen this up a bit, make it look okay. Get a bit of lighter color over here. Different brush. I shouldn't put too much time into the hair before I have to move on to other things, because, you know, if I spend all the time on the hair, nothing will get done. As much as I love working on hair, though. Do that as an add glow, then maybe filter, blur, Gaussian blur. There. Drop the opacity down. Yeah, now it's nice and bright and purtiful. Add another layer. I like layers. Hey, Proud Griffin, what's up? How you doing today? Hope you are doing well today. I am drawing in between my habitual Monster Hunter playing. Well, this is where I play Monster Hunter. I know, right? Nah, I need to get this done. It's a commission. And I haven't really been working on it much because Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter addiction is real. Let's take a blue. Light source is coming from the left, so blue hits all my happy brain cells. I know, right? Same. It's just I do a thing and I'm like, oh, there's a shiny. I need to do the thing, and then, you know, fight the thing, and then you get the rewards, and then you fight more things, and then you get more rewards, and it's like, oh, things and rewards. Actually, I don't mind this. I just need to. Damn, this is good. Thank you. It's what it's looking like so far. Also, the Palicos make the game better too. I love my Palicos. At this point, I kind of don't use my Palamute. I just use 2 healing Palicos. Because the healing is nice, and when you have abilities that literally drain your health constantly, but for that damage, I kind of need the extra healing. That's right. I use a Wing Palico and a Palamute that does skill bind damage pair. Fair enough. Yeah, no, pilfering stuff is nice. Filter, blur this slightly. Oops. That's a good luck with the looting Palo grabbing rare parts. Yeah, I feel that. I was fighting Amatsu earlier. And you want to see what I got from it? Motherfucking Apex and Ogre comes in for 2 minutes, beats the shit out of this stupid lizard, drops me his goddamn mantle, and dips. Dude is based. He is fucking based. Oh, but then I also happen to get Amatsu's fucking thing too. I got Amatsu's mantle as well. Also, this fucking hunt took me 35 goddamn minutes. I've only ever gotten Valstrax the Invader. This is my first hunt on it, so I think it was a scripted thing. Fight is so super mid. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm tempted. I'm legitimately tempted to pick up a fucking lance next time I do it because I hate that fight so goddamn much. That's why I mean last night. It's just stuff. It's not. It really isn't. My biggest issue with it is an issue I actually had with Elden Ring as well. It's a big boss that spends most of its time just running away from you. I have to chase after it for most of the fight, as opposed to like actually fighting it. And some of the chasing after it's not too bad because, you know, you're like dodging stuff in the meantime. That's fine. But I just don't like having to chase a monster for like 20 minutes. Oh, those moves move across the back. Exactly. I don't want to chase a monster. And some of its attacks is like, okay, literally every monster up to that point that I fought that has a laser beam attack, if you sidestep the laser beam, you don't get hit by it, you get a punish window. You can actively attack the monster and punish it. Not that fucker. He shoots laser beam that goes up in the sky. It's like, bro, what the hell? They try to make it hard with games to have a good gameplay, right? It's frustrating. And then I play dual blades and sword and shield, two of the shortest range weapons in the game. Fucker floats like 15 feet in the sky. So even when I have an opportunity to attack, I can't hit him. I can't reach. Laser beam, you can dodge it onto the monster, but I feel it. Well, no, it's not the issue isn't dodging the laser beam. The issue is the punish after. You basically don't get one. I mean, maybe I didn't see it, I'm just playing it wrong, but every other monster with a laser beam, whether it's Rajang or Valstrax or whatever, if you dodge the laser beam, you get a punish. No, it's a super light effect. Game. It's just, I don't know, it's just a frustrating fight. It's so frustrating. And the sad thing is, I only need like one more fucking part to craft the sword and shield of it, and the sword and shield weapon from it actually looks kinda good. So it's just like, I kind of want to kill it again, but I also don't want to spend half an hour doing so. I was building a bowgun sticky set, and that fight just made me want to swap so bad. Yeah, right. I heard it's actually not a horrible fight for Lance. So I'm tempted to get that. I'm at a point where I can kind of easily craft a decent like weapon for anything. At the point I'm at, just because of the initial like anomaly investigations. I just go farm anomaly graded Zuchi a few times, and then I can kind of make it like an okay starter an okay beginning rarity 10 weapon. Not the best, but like decent, you know. So I'm tempted to do that again with Lance, just so I can see how that works against the fight. I would need to get a couple of other fights in under my belt with Lance because I've never played it before, so I don't know exactly how it works. But yeah, the fight that the fight that I killed it on was my third attempt. First one was sword and shield. I carded 3 times. Second one was dual blades. 21 minutes, and then I carded 3 times. Third one, I decided to just say fuck it and build like full defense. I had defense level 7. I had both recovery skills. I think I had recovery speed max, but recovery up at 2. I had divine blessing level 3. I had like 50 water resistance. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna just try to be as tanky as I can because this is annoying me. Took forever. Eventually got it, and I still carded once. I need a, if I keep using that set for that fight, I need to readjust it slightly, and slot in full stun resistance because I kept getting stunned and it was really annoying. Okay, I'm still here. This Maybe not the same color as the background. Because of the anomaly explosion ability, I would use the max stun resist. Yeah. I think I just have big notices. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do too, just because on fights where I don't get stunned, it's not necessary, but sometimes I get stunned, and it's probably the most frustrating thing. And I realize that me getting stunned is technically me misplaying, but I'm not like the best player in the world or anything, so I don't know. That explosion on these is all. I said, oh god. Well, I'll keep that in mind then. Right, I'm terrible at makeup just goes one. Exactly. I really like Wirebug, the Wirebug thing on Sword and Shield, and I like a Evade Extender or whatever, the one that makes you just fucking leap 50 meters every time you goddamn you goddamn dodge. It's so good on Sword and Shield. It's comfy stuff, but it's really fun comfy stuff. I've been really liking Sword and Shield recently. It's really fun. All right, the hair looks decent. Let me do a layer, correction layer. No, not that one. Maybe level corrections. How's that look? That looks better. It pops a little more. That's a really deep weapon, a lot of options, whatever the monsters do. Oh, it's great. It's a Swiss Army knife, and it's amazing. I play Slugger SNS. Yeah, I play Slugger, and it's really fun. Just bopping monsters on the head with a shield. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm very slowly becoming a. I love Slugger on my hunting horn. Yeah, I'm very slowly becoming a goddamn Sword and Shield main, but there are some fights that it's just easier to use dual blades on. You know, there are some fights where dual blades is just easier. Not necessarily better. I'm sure Sword and Shield could do fine if I was a better player. Monster Hunter is absolutely a game about right tool for the job. Yeah. I had a lot of shit open. I need to close it. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Like Guys Magorm, yesterday when I was doing guys, I usually manage on HH. Sometimes the fights is better with range for my skills. Yeah. So I did Gaims yesterday, and my very first hunt with him took me 27 minutes, I think. But then I got it down to like a 15, and then I got to like a 13 and a half on my third hunt. Something like that, which that was really nice. The first hunt I did with Sword and Shield. The second two I did with dual blades, and I just kicked his shit in so hard. Also, I'm pretty sure I got 2 manals on my first hunt, which is really awesome. I've been getting really lucky with manals. Fun. It's fun. I enjoy the game. Much fun, very well. Except for Magnamallow. That's the one fucker that keeps making me actually have to hunt him over and over and over. Eventually, as you reach higher AR levels, you can buy rune tail parts. Yeah, I noticed that. There are some that I can buy already. I just don't have like the currency. But it's nice that you could buy it. Means you don't have to like spam farm the same enemy a billion times. God, she has a lot of skin. That is a very weird thing to say. It makes it a lot easier to not have to farm stuff like Velcana, who doesn't have an anomaly version. Oof, yeah. Oh god. Oh god. What is shit, what was the button for it? No, it was shift control, I think. Or alt control? Ooh, whoops. Well, it's obviously the hair. It's obviously the hair. I don't know why I'm not just erasing it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to lurk when I get some food. I like the art. Looks great. Thank you. And have fun lurking. I appreciate you stopping by all the same. Hopefully your food tastes good. I do like good tasting food. Bad tasting food is no bueno. We stand good tasting food in this house. Or even mediocre tasting food. As long as it's not bad. Being a good tasting food, I'm gonna take a sippy sip of some sody pop. And by good, I mean this shit is just here to feed my addiction. And that's, I don't think that's even a joke. That's not even a joke. It's just generic brand Coke, generic brand Coke from a grocery store. Does it taste good? Not really. It's not amazing. But does it have sugar and caffeine? Yes. Yes, it does. And is that what I care about? Yes. Yes, it is. And it's cheap, it's only $1 for a 2-liter compared to other soda, compared to like not generic brand soda. That is really cheap. The other day when I went out to see the movies, so I went to the movies, I went to go see Spider-Verse. I went to the grocery store after and bought a few 2-liters. That was lasting me for a while, actually. Longer than I thought it would. Everyone has their vices. Soda happens to be mine, unfortunately. Sugar in general, really. I need to find a picture of a tummy that I cannot put into this, but it needs to look good. The one bad thing about me referencing not safe for work art a lot of the time is that I can't actively reference it while on stream. Or at least I can't put it in my things. I don't know. There it is. This one's actually not that bad since it's just underwear, but still. Let's go. Hey, thanks for the bits, Nichols. Much love, much appreciation. I got updated downloads and it's Navi sounds. Pretty sure my bits one is her saying hey. I wish it were louder. My raid is her saying watch out, because I really love that voice line. Well, thank you. Yeah, this is how it's looking so far. It's a work in progress. It's getting there. Looking good. Thank you. It's getting in there. gotta, you just gotta trust the process. If you watch and there's anything that looks weird in the meantime, let me know. I will adjust or try to the best of my efforts. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming today. I'm gonna work on this for a while, at least. I know I want to. Even if you're watching stream, I'm still gonna send you an individual like screenshot or whatever, just to track updates and stuff. I'm gonna have to do a lot of overpainting with this, because the way with the way my style works, doing individual line art, oh man, that would really suck with the background elements. Trust your judgment on how things are. Well, thank you. Thank you. I gotta make her tummy look good. No, I gotta make the tummy look good. Also gotta keep in mind the light source. I should probably color her hands. Yep. So I originally drew a cable coming from the tablet because, yeah, duh. But it just kind of like didn't look great, so I got rid of it. No, it didn't look amazing, so I got rid of it. And you know what? A lot of tablets are like Bluetooth anyways. I kind of the back of it's like kind of just generic. I based it off of my own. I just looked on the back and the little grippy bits. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of overpainting and stuff. Lots of work. Lots to get done, but I'm gonna try and make it look the best it possibly can be. Mega's a sweet person. She deserves good fan art, She's a sweet girl. I don't really talk to her too much. I wouldn't really necessarily say we're friends, I'm not to say there's any bad blood between us, but just because you're friendly with somebody doesn't mean you're friends, And most of my interactions with her have not been one-on-one. They've been through Rose. We're business partners. Nice. I love being business partners. Hopefully that goes well. Or is going well. I have with this drawing, I have officially drawn everybody that was in my first collab with me, Ega, Inkley, and Rose. That was fun. OJ collab was fun. I have business that needs to be done. She does it. Fair enough. I'm like business partners to me. I hope all of her art stuff is going well. I know she's trying very hard to make this like a full-time like job and career for her. So I do hope that's all going well for her. I don't pay attention enough to really know. It's the tummy. Oops. Need to like actually. Outside of stream stuff, the only places I like shared this picture around was with you specifically, Nichols, and then Rose and Inkley. But obviously I have streamed it, so anybody who's tuned into stream has seen it. Yeah, if you told me it was like a surprise or whatever, I probably wouldn't have sent it to anybody but you and maybe Rose, because she did technically pay for half of it. Been afraid of the highest heights, afraid of fire. No, with songs that have been afraid of the highest heights, I disagree. I have acrophobia. I am awful with heights. It's all good. It'll be a surprise she doesn't see on stream. Yeah. I don't think she watches my streams. I don't think she follows me. So unless somebody lets her know, there's a good chance she doesn't see it. I don't know. We'll find out. The process is what people watch you for. Yeah. I try to explain my process if anybody ever has any questions. Right now, it's nothing too interesting. It's just kind of just applying like a basic coding of shadow. I was taught art from a professional oil painter. I won't link his website because it technically doxes me slightly. Because it says what school he works for, but I can post some. I'll post some of his paintings. Let's see. What are some things that I knew him for? Let's see. There we go. Oh. I can't draw so people do it. That's fair. And I do not blame you at all. And I appreciate your patronage. There was one picture that I saw him actively work on. Was it this one? But yeah, these are paintings from the person who basically taught me art. A couple of examples. And he's an oil painter. So a lot of my thought process when it comes to doing art is that of a painter. That's an oil painting. Damn, yeah, right. Right. So yeah, a lot of my thought process and stuff comes from him and the way how he taught me. And it's not like I was individually taught by him. He was my teacher in high school, right? But you know, I took like a dozen different classes from him. So the way I learned art was through him, and that kind of just instilled a more painterly focus into my process and stuff. Not that I'm a particularly good painter, but it's just kind of how I think of things, as opposed to say like a graphic designer or like a photographer or something. Granted, I did study photography for a little bit as well, so I have a bit of that, but that's mainly for composition and stuff as opposed to the actual process. Let's add needs to be a nice. All right, I know that looks bad. I know it looks bad, but we gotta trust the process. So that's who taught me art growing up. But as for who taught me art, kinda, when I started doing digital art, his name is, I'm not gonna say my high school art my high school teacher, because that would kind of dox me if you looked him up and found his stuff, and yeah, it's a whole mess. But the person who kinda taught me digital art, his name, does the painter's thought process cross well to non-painter mindset? there's a lot of things that I do that other digital artists probably don't do, and I have a very hard time simplifying things because I'm always thinking like down to my minute like brushstroke levels of detail. So yeah, if you look at my pieces, you know, they aren't like super simple per se. They're not like hyper detailed either, but they're not like extremely simple. They're very stylized, that's for sure. But yeah, the person who like kind of taught me what I know about digital art is Keenan Lafferty. This is his thing. This is YouTube. He was a godsend when I first got my tablet. He was a splash artist for Riot who quit, but then eventually started working for again and became a concept artist. And he's worked for other like games dev studios and stuff. He doesn't make nearly as much content as he used to, unfortunately. Which is fine. I kind of miss his videos. They're really good. And they're very inspirational too, because like, oh, he posted a video, now I'm like, well shit, now I want to draw myself. That kind of thing. But, you know, not the end of the world that he doesn't post as much as he used to. Busy with life and stuff, as everybody is. But if you were to look at some of my earlier pieces, you can tell that a lot of my foundational knowledge of digital art stems from him. And I was very heavily inspired from him. I've obviously evolved since, but a lot of it, even some of his stuff, still like kind of resonates with me, sort of. If that's the right way of phrasing it. I'm not sure of the exact appropriate way of putting it, but his influence hasn't left me. I think that's the way to put it. Also, fun fact that there's a video of him animating and drawing of me. He animated the hair and other things. Have fun finding it. I need to send that to Inkly because Inkly knows what I look like now. Ooh, famous hair, right? Which, if you saw my hair, yeah, my hair's fucking wild, dude. I actually don't care if people know what I look like. It's just, I'm ugly, so I don't like plastering it around everywhere. That's what it boils down to. I don't care if people know what I look like, I'm just ugly. I'd rather not, like, show a bunch of people. Make it public, stuff like that. There are a lot of VTubers who are really, really attractive. I am not one of those VTubers. I'm okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. Holy swag art. Thanks, Kilo. Here's how it is so far. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like the blush. It's just kind of muddying the face. Good luck with our clock. Thank you, thank you. Gotta add a bit of saturation to her skin. It's looking a bit dull, you know. Oof. Oh my god, I've been going for an hour already? What the hell? Really? Alright. Well, I know I needed to work on this today, so here we are, working on this. And you know what? When it comes to streaming art, my thoughts on art streams are they're just chatting streams with a backdrop. They're just chatting streams with something to watch, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm bad at just chatting streams, though. I have nothing to talk about most of the time. However, at the same time, I can kind of double dip my work if I stream art. Because if I stream art, then it's like I get stuff done, and I stream. It makes me feel good and productive. Plus, My name is Clocko Art. You would think a couple of art streams here or there would exist. You know, it kind of just makes sense. I am thing. Fuck. I like really bright, hyper-saturated art. Or I like making super bright art. I just think it's fun. I like colors. Colors are fun. I'm moody and edgy, but I also like colors. They're fun, you know? Uh, oh my god. Oh no. Fine. I can fix this. I didn't realize that I was drawing on the base skin layer. Okay, well, the UKF dubstep stuff is done now, so let's scroll through if there's anything else interesting we can listen to. Fuck it. Vessel strong. Vessel strong again because it's good. I enjoy. How's it sound? Sounds okay. Gonna turn up a little on my end though. I don't mind if it's quiet on stream, especially since it won't oh, I have remedied a mistake and that's okay. Broken. Oh crap. Him. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like bright art. Bright art's fun. I like colors. Sometimes probably to the detriment of my pieces, but fuck it. Let me feel better. Let me do that. Because I'm liking how the Anna piece is going. I just haven't finished it yet. Yeah, I need to add some shadows to the eyes or eye sockets or whatever. I need to remember that I'm gonna have to paint over a lot of this anyway, so there's no reason to go super hard right away. Because I'm gonna have to make adjustments later anyways. So I should have it consistent, like the shadows kind of consistent, you know? It's one of the reasons why I like doing the multiply and subtract methodology, because it kind of keeps things consistent. If I go in with like manually handpicking colors and stuff, I can be inconsistent with it, and it's not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. So apparently Phantom Liberty changes the update for it is going to change a lot about Cyberpunk 2077. uh uh where did the white go? I just realized that. Where did the white go? uh I have no fucking idea. Shit. um it's fine. I just pick up the piece from Nichols, copy and paste it in, and then what pick? Huh. um Above the yellow and blue, but below is red's fine. That's really annoying. I don't know what I did. Let me just turn off all the color. And it happened so far back that I can't just like Control Z. Oh, right, that's her. So it is under the skin. That's fine. I can feel it everywhere. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I must have accidentally deleted the layer somehow, but I have no idea how I could have done that. It's not the end of the world. It's an easy fix. There's far worse I could have deleted. Let's rough it up a little. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Look at the little fat fuck. He's so cute. uh, ah. Dude, hands suck. I make it a principle to try and draw hands in my pieces because it just makes them more interesting. You know, obviously not every piece has or will need hands, but it's very obvious when an artist is hiding hands because they want to avoid drawing them. Ah, all right. All right. Sorry about that. But now I shall continue to do arts. Bam, 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 bam. Have vibing with those fingers. Hands suck. But as I was saying earlier, I try hard to incorporate hands into my pieces, at least one. It's very obvious when artists is hiding hands because they want to avoid drawing them. I realize that they're hard. They can be hard to draw. But they add so much to a piece. Like, there's no way around it when it comes to drawing hands in this because of what Nichols wanted specifically. Um, but let's say I try to hide the hands in this. It wouldn't look nearly as good. At least I don't think it would have. Just from a pose perspective. Obviously not every single piece in the world will have hands featured. Even predominantly or at all or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with avoiding to draw them every now and then. But they add a lot. You can express a lot with hands. While they're not necessarily key to expression and mood of a piece like say a face would on a character, they add a lot. Hand positioning, hand movement, well, movement, I guess, if you're animating, location, stuff like that. It adds up. And it tells a story, you know. It's like obviously in this piece, with the way her hands are and everything, it shows that she's like kind of working on a drawing, sorta, kind of, or at least she's posing as if she is. Bam, 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 bam. Christ. I want to get better at doing more like dynamic poses and stuff, but honestly, foreshortening is really hard. You know, foreshortening is, it's hard. I enjoy it. Well, okay, I don't enjoy it. Nobody enjoys foreshortening. I enjoy the end result. What you doing, Ruby? But man, perspective and foreshortening and stuff, it's really hard to learn. I really need to like actually sit down and study at some point. It would probably improve my art. One tip for any aspiring artists out there who might be listening: practice what you see. Draw what you see. Don't draw what you think you see. We have a preconceived notion of how things look in our head, right? But that notion is wrong most of the time, unless you're a very experienced artist. What you see and what you think you see are two different things. The best example is of eyes. It's the easiest example because to a lot of people, especially like younger just like kids, whoops, if you look at an eye, right, the obvious shape people think of when they think of an eye is like a more football or an almond type shape, like this, you know. And it's like, yeah, you can kind of construe this as an eye, but in terms of like actually learning how to draw an eye, that's not what the shape is. You know, if you go with the top, you know, it kind of like it's more like an avocado shape. You know, you got that bit here and it shapes over this way, and you got to think about like the tear duct, you know. It doesn't end on a point. The tear duct shapes like that, and then the end over here, you know, it kind of has that kind of does end on a point, but it depends on the eye, you know. And if you look at this bit, it over top, it, you know, it like come from the tear duct, it like comes in and then it goes out. And again, it depends on the eye. And if you look at the lashes don't attach like, you know, directly to the thing. They're off center a little. There's a bit of the eye here where the lashes, you know, connect from. Even the top lashes kind of follow the same gist. And but if you look at the top lashes, you know, it's they're not just going straight up. They're like kind of curving in and down. You know, stuff like that. And keep in mind, this is very quick and basic. I'm not drawing a full eye piece. And it's like this, you can kind of construe it as an eye, but this is like, it's an eye. And then when you learn how to properly draw an eye, then you can simplify it and exaggerate it and stuff. I mean, look at the way I draw eyes. But they still kind of follow the same general rule. And it's because I spent so much time learning how to draw them properly as one example, and I learned how to see, basically. That's the biggest thing, is learning how to see. That was one of the biggest tips I learned, was learn to draw what you see and not what you think you see. A lot of art is just observational skill, and practicing that's very important. How I literally advanced my art and my abilities just by watching a quick like video of like a time lapse before, because then I picked up on like, oh, that's how they do this thing, and that makes sense, and we go from there. But it isn't necessarily easy. It takes a lot of practice. But you should definitely, like, doesn't matter what. Okay, asterisk. It doesn't necessarily matter what you want to draw or how you want to draw it per se, but if you want to know how to draw like people, let's say you want to draw anime girls, because who doesn't want to draw anime girls? You should learn how to draw actual people as well. On top of that, you should learn how real life works, because then it gives you an idea on what the rules are and then how to bend and break those rules while still making sense. You can't properly break the rules if you don't know what they are in the first place. And keep in mind, I'm saying this, I'm not the best artist in the world. There's a lot I have left to learn. A lot I have to practice as well. And I should definitely do more studies. But that's the general mind frame you should be in. Learning the rules so you know how to break the rules. Because every artist wants to break the rules. Because what's the point in drawing something super hyper realistic? We have cameras. That's what those are for now. It's a nice test of like physical skill, but creatively, whatever, you know, like seeing something that's hyper realistic to the point where it might as well have been a picture from a camera. I think, wow, that's a really nice test of skill, but creatively it feels bankrupt. And I say that because we live in a world where everyone has a fucking camera in their back pocket. You know, everyone has one. There's I'm not gonna say there's no reason to learn how to draw super hyper photorealistic, but expanding beyond that, I think, is nice from a creative standpoint. I think it's a good, like, I can't say first step. It takes a lot of skill to get to that point, but it is a step in my opinion. So granted, if that is how if that's how you draw and that's how you like to draw, I get more power to you. Who might say you're wrong for that? It's just in my opinion. I think if you have that level of skill, there's so much you can do artistically, and not fully capitalizing on that would be kind of a shame. I need to do like highlights. Boom, 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 boom. My head kind of hurts. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, you know what I should do? I should push the shadow a bit more. Layer, new correction layer, do level correction. Well, that's way too washed out. That pushes it a bit, but can I blur this? I cannot. Okay, makes sense. Be kind of weird if I could, but I think I'll blur the opacity. Yeah, it looks fine. Bam, bam, bam. But yeah, when it comes to art stuff, like regardless of how or what you want to draw, I do recommend properly learning how to see. As weird as it sounds, how to observe and process the information you're looking at. And even for stylized art, that isn't just hyperrealism. If you're referencing somebody else's art because you want to steal something from them, you know, you want to steal like how they draw eyes or how they color clothes or something like that. You know, nothing wrong with that. Really observe and study why they do the things that they do, why they put a particular brush stroke where they did, or use a particular color, because it will expand your art a lot. We like to rock. Uh, bum, 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 bum. This is going back over pizza for the win. Let's go. What kind of pizza? What toppings? What kind of cheese? What kind of sauce? Was it good? I hope it was good. But yeah, welcome back. I do indeed enjoy the pizza. I've actually, that's a lie. I was about to say I haven't had pizza in a while. That's a fucking lie. I had pizza just the other day. I haven't ordered pizza in a while. I eat a lot of frozen pizza sometimes. Bought a few when they went out of town. So that I ate those. Just cheese, New York thin crust. Nice, 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 nice. Gotta love the New York thin crust pizza. It's good. It's very good. I do enjoy. The worst pizza I've ever had was Celeste frozen pizzas. The place I got from has really good dough and sauce, doesn't need anything else. Nice. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. I just order from Domino's. I don't think there's any like local pizza places here, so no, I just order from Domino's. Takes down. I live in a fairly large city, so we have great flex pizza places. Nice. Gotta love having pizza selection. We have some local places here that are really nice, just not like local pizza places. Um, there's a local like southern style cooking place nearby that, oh my god, it's so good. Their ribs, oh good. Funny enough, we ever own local Papa John's that doesn't have anything to do with the national chain. Except for the national chain did and the pizza code. Nice. You love to hear it. The national chain, I don't really care for Papa John's. My aunt orders from it sometimes. I'm like, well, it's pizza. It's not the worst I had. I don't like their crust and dough. It's not great. I missed her as not someone want. Oof. Unfortunate. Dude, ribs are so good. I haven't had any in a minute, but probably more recently than you have, if I'd had to guess. It's only been like a few weeks for me. It hasn't been so long, but I'm like, oh, I miss ribs, you know? I'm glad I'm not a vegetarian. Okay, this is good enough for the skin for now. I'll move on to something else. I'll move on to something else. It begins with begins. I do not eat very healthily. My diet is not amazing. It could be better. Not gonna lie. I could be eating a lot better. But alas, such is life. Here's the thing, even if I wanted to eat better, which, you know, everybody wants to eat better, I'm not the one who buys the house for the food. The house for the food, yep. Yep, I'm not the one who buys the house for the food. I'm not the one who buys the food for the house, so there's not much I can do about it, you know? There's not a lot I can really do about it. I just kind of eat what's available. And we ain't got like the most money in the world or anything, so a lot of the food we buy is kind of cheap as well, which, you know, unfortunate, but what can you do? Hello. Hello. Hey, Typey, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. I am currently arting. I'm doing the art stuff. What are we doing? Doing the art stuff. Yeah. Her pants. I I need to desaturate these. They're just too bright. They're just too bright. They don't look bad, but it's too much. I know I was just saying a minute ago that I like bright colors, but for if you compare it to like the rest of the piece, it doesn't work. Especially when compared to her hair, because her hair is also like a reddish color, you know? Fat fuck. I love Fat fuck. It's a cutie little hamster. That's what I'm naming it. His name is Fat fuck. Ega can change him when she receives the piece. Then the piece is finished, and Nichols hands it over to her and be like, "Hey, have fun." She can change the name of the hamster, but for now, its name is Fat fuck. Because it's a fat fuck. Look, I'm fucking chonker. Bro's like the size of my brain. I don't have a very particularly big brain. And it has all of like 3 wrinkles. My head hurts. I don't know why my head hurts. Alright, I'm gonna have to um bum, 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 bum. I should draw more Xenoblade art. I like Xenoblade art. Xenoblade art kind of goated for real. Kind of sort of goated. Yeah, I need to add I'm gonna turn that off because it's making my eyes bleed. Frankly, it's kind of making my eyes bleed. Green. Erase all this. I'm not vibing. Not vibing. Erase it all. Start anew. Because I want to vibe. I wish vibe with my art. So I play Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends, Auto Chess. Pretty fun. They came out with a new set. I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been doing okay. A decent number of like seconds and thirds. I only gotten one first place so far. But you know what? I'm happy if I get second or third. Especially if it's a game where I wasn't doing super hot in the beginning and I somehow stabilize to get to second or third. That feels good. Happened to me earlier. It was an Ionia build. I only started playing TFT like last year, I think. It was sometime last year. I did ranked for a bit. It was with the like dragon set. I did ranked. I got up to gold in it, I think. I didn't play ranked, or I didn't even play normal games at all last season or last set. I just didn't like it. I couldn't find a comp I cared for at all. I didn't vibe with it. So I only really did hyper roll. It's like whatever. The one time I actually found a comp, it was like a Yasuo carry, but then they nerfed it. So then it's like, why? Rito, please. Rito, please. Please don't nerf my stuff, Rito. It wasn't, and it ended up not being like horrible after the nerf, but it wasn't like there. So yeah. New set. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. Am I good at it? No, not really. Am I good at TFT? No. Do I enjoy it? Yeah, for the most part. I think it's fun. Fun to load it up, do a game or two. Alright, I need to do multiply. So I messaged my bio dad's wife on Facebook the other day. See if they have any kids. Because I'm curious if I have any like half siblings. There's a good chance that I do. But I want to know for certain if I do. But she has not responded. And there's a good chance she never will. Because it doesn't look like she's even used her Facebook account in like a year. And my bio dad doesn't look like he's used his in even longer. Hell, I deleted mine. I made a burner account. I made a burner account to message them. I say them, I only message his wife. I didn't even bother messaging my bio dad. It was a few days ago. I check back periodically. I'm not holding my breath. I'm just curious. Because imagine if I have like half siblings. As far as I'm aware, the only sibling I have at the moment is my sister. I have a single sister that I could know of. God, imagine if my mom had other children that I didn't know about. That would be fucking crazy. I don't know how that would happen. My dad makes sense. My mom? Oh my god, I have fucking no clue. I am off to find some food. Have a great rest stream. All right, take care, Nichols. Have fun with the food. Hope it tastes good. Hopefully whatever you have is good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate you. I will try to get as much of this done as I can. Can you sneeze? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sneeze in your ear. It just kind of happens. I don't have a quick, easy key binding to mute myself on OBS. Uh, No rush. Fair enough. But I feel bad because I haven't been working on it very much recently. I've just been doing a lot of Monster Hunter, and I'm like, I don't like making clients wait. Fortunately, this is the only commission I have at the moment, so it is my priority when it comes to art stuff. But I still don't. I still feel bad making my clients wait for no legitimate reason. You know, if I had legitimate excuses like say work got really busy or something family related came up or something, that's one thing. But that's not the case. You know, just Monster Hunter. Just Monster Hunter. And fun. I don't know. I guess in my mind, I was kind of treating my family's vacation to Florida as a vacation for myself as well. Not that I work, really. I mean, if you want to count streaming as a job, sure, but I don't make that much money off of it at all. And commissions is work, but it's very sporadic. Arts indeed. What's up, Bottle Gaming? How are you today? Art indeed. I am working on a commission. Commission is nice. Thank you. It's getting there. That's what it is with the actual background. Just this is such a bright color contrasted to Ega that I'm like, my eyes, they bleed in pain because of the color contrast. Wishy luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's gross. It's coming along. I'm liking it so far. It's just a lot I need to do with it. That's all. There's just a lot I need to do with it. But so far, so good. And after I'm done working on this for the day, you know what I'm gonna go do? You know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go play the Monster Hunter. That's what I'm gonna go do. Shit, I can even stream if I wanted to. I want to work on this for at least 3 hours if I can help it. So far, so good. I didn't realize it was already almost 2 hours. Time just kind of goes by when you're having fun. But am I having fun? Am I really? I won't say I'm bored. I'm not bored. I'm just kind of vibing and working, occasionally chatting. That's a lot to say. I can't say I'm a man of few words because I'm really not. I'm very long-winded. When something catches my mind, like I will speak on it forever, but I don't know. I just unprompted conversation is hard. Talking is difficult. It's fun. I enjoy it, but it's difficult. And I'm not very, despite the fact that I've been doing this streaming shit for like a year, I'm not very good at it. I like to think I'm okay at the art stuff. Been doing that for way longer. How's this looking? Actually, I'm gonna erase that a bit. I like how dark that was. Erase this a bit too. Again, I kind of liked how dark it was. Yeah, I don't know why I have a headache. Kind of sucks. I don't really get headaches super often. I used to, actually, when I was like in high school. Back in my like senior year of high school, I'd get headaches all the time. I don't know why. It was all the paint fumes. But I don't really work with paint anymore, so there's no such thing as paint fumes for me in my current life. Let me turn the background off. Layer correction, layer level correction. Those are very bright. But that actually gave it that little bit of kick it needed, you know? Little pizzazz. Mm. Bam, 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 bam. Do anything? No. That's a new one. Discord. Uh. Okay. Definitely shouldn't spend too much time on the on the shorts, because there's other bits that I need to work on and all that. The background's gonna be fun. Okay. I think I'll do the white of her outfit last, probably. Does it look okay? Does it look okay? Let me do this. Go multiply. Soft. Push the contrast a little. Yeah. Maybe the skin too. Go multiply. I can even use the same color. This is just highlights. I need to. Can I blur this? Blur, blur, Gaussian blur. Do a good like 20. How's that look? Yeah, it definitely pushes the contrast. Actually, let me turn the background back on because I don't have it on right now. Let's look at the background. Looks okay. And then that was also that. And then I guess I can do the same thing with screen. Eh, the screen is less impactful, but I could probably do it on the pants. I say pants, it's shorts. They're not pants. Yeah, that bumped the contrast a decent amount, which I think looks fine. I think it looks better as well. Let me go to the hair then. I'm fucking with contrast then. Green. That one especially. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, put up to like 6. I don't care. I was productive today, guys. I did dishes and I'm doing art. Yeah, I'm pushing the contrast like this is actually really nice. Cool. Red. Do this. I think this is done. Yeah, it's done. Oh, that's another one. That means I'm from Metal Hellsinger, yay. Penguin. He's a penguin. He's a pretty penguin. Hello. Hi, Trent TV. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I am doing okay. Doing art stuffs. White, the yellow. Oops. Multiply. Pretty light and pretty bored. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Can't say that I'm bored for the most part. Just sitting here working. Really. That color look good? I like that color. Yeah. Well, hopefully vibing here and watching me do art stuffs will alleviate some of your boredom. Though no promises. I don't know. I'm not very entertaining. I'm just kind of here. Kind of sitting here, drawing, vibing, working on a commission. Probably not, but thanks. Got any fancy books to read or things to do? Actually, how does this look? I kind of like that on the blue as well. What about this? How does that look? It looks decent. I do. What if I just do a solid red? I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm just gonna color this as if it's one full thing then. Because I like the colors. Too dumb to read. Dude, I feel that. I feel that. I can't fucking read. Should have been here for my fucking Persona playthrough. I flubbed so many lines for no reason. Like, goddamn. If Raptor ever shows up, just ask him and he'll be like, yep, can't read. He'll agree with me. But I don't need to read to make pretty pictures. I can not read and make pretty pictures. Right? Yeah? Yeah. I used to read a lot back in high school. Well, kinda. At certain points in high school. Holy fuck. Holy fuck what? I was about to get water, but I noticed big. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, not the big spooter. Oh shit. Oh god, dude, I've been there. There was one time I was outside. It was a kid. I was gonna eat it. Don't eat it. But yeah, there was one time when I was playing outside, and I was playing like tag or something, and I was running between cars, and there was this truck. I was running between this truck and a car, and on the truck, like on the mirror, there was a big ass spider like hanging right below it. I ran and stopped right before I ran into it, and I'm like, holy shit. One of my spiders, like, goddamn, I'm scared to fuck them because of childhood trauma. Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, arachnophobia is like the most common fear. So if you're scared of spiders, makes sense. Personally, I'm not. I just don't want them like on me or in my general vicinity. But if they're out of the way, I don't fuck with them, right? If they're out of the way, I don't fuck with them. I just let them do their thing. Just let them vibe. Spiders are homies, you know. That's some sort of phobia because childhood trauma. Yeah, I don't fuck with them too. I try not to fuck with them because they're homies. They don't want any issues with you. You don't want any issues with them. You know, just let them do their thing and eat the other bugs. You know, there's a lot of like way worse bugs out there that they take care of. And I'm like, you know what? You're the homies. I'll let you do your thing. Just stay in your area. I'll stay in my area, and I won't do anything to you. You know. But the second you get in my area, well, I don't appreciate it. This is my space, not your space. MySpace. I've used MySpace forever. But yeah, I'm not like a huge arachnophobe at all. I'm more scared of getting bitten than I am of the spiders themselves. You know, I don't want to get bit. I almost lost my right leg due to being scared of spider sentinels. Oh Jesus. Well, that's a fucking story. How do you almost lose your leg because of a spider? I mean, I guess if you got bit in it, that, yeah. If you weren't bit, then how the hell do you almost lose your leg because of a spider, though? That's crazy. I have my fair share of childhood trauma. I don't like being underwater because of trauma from when I was a little babu. Friend of my mom and aunt's, when I was young, she would give me like baths, right? And she would just pour like a gallon of water on my head. This is what I've heard. I don't remember it because of child, like, you know, infantile amnesia. I don't remember it. This is what I've heard. She would just pour like a gallon of water on my head. I'm just like, yep, plug me up for life. So I don't do well underwater. Even like in video games and stuff, if I have to go underwater, it's not good. Especially with like dark water. Oh no, dark and murky. I know, even if nothing can get me. So like one exception is WoW. But yeah, it's very close to my face and it started hissing. I got so scared. And if I didn't catch my leg in time, could lost it in try. Oh my god. Jesus. Also, a spider fucking hissing at you. God damn. Okay, that's terrifying. That's fucking terrifying. Jesus. It was very close. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't lose your leg. That would have really sucked, you know? Losing a limb in general really sucks, but I couldn't imagine losing a limb in childhood. You'll just lose so many opportunity to live like a normal, you know, normal childhood. Remember the color of it was black and mean yellow. Huh. Interesting. How big was it? I never known spiders to really hiss, but I guess it's not impossible. Even like the big spiders around here aren't like that big. Like tarantula, but a little smaller. Oh, okay. Damn, that's pretty big. Curious question: are you Australian? Because I know Australia has like some really big fucking spiders. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about spiders. Well, no, Polish. Really? Huh. Does Poland have like a lot of like really big spiders? I think that small scar on my leg, but on mine looks good. Dude, scars tell stories. That's all I'm saying. Scars tell stories. You know, having a scar is not that at the end of the world. Losing your leg, that would fucking suck. But having a scar, you know, that ain't too bad. I have a scar on my cheek. It's not very big, but I do have it, and it also has a story. There are spiders from Australia. I see. What, does Poland just import Australian spiders for some reason? Sure. I don't judge. Spiders over exist. Fair enough. My old roommate used to have a tarantula. That was cool. It just kind of stayed in his enclosure. I didn't interact with it at all. I don't think I'd ever personally have a pet tarantula. I'm good. I like spiders. I don't mind spiders. Spiders are okay. I just don't want them being in my general like space. Latrodicus, the most dangerous here. I have not heard of it. Just enough to own them as a pet. Oh yeah, just not enough. Yeah. But yeah, my old roommate had a tarantula. It was fine. Didn't do anything. It was kind of vibes. I mind them and I hate them because of that one mean spider. Yeah, but I think that's valid. I don't mind the one spider and its huntsman. Huh. I have a peace agreement with spiders in my house. As long as you don't touch me, I let you live. Exactly, right? That's the exact same mood I have. As long as they stay over there, away from me, not near me, we're good, you know? You know what? You know what? I got a little idea. I got an idea. The best house homies, but I'd rather have a house full of peaceful spider than rats. Oh yeah, for sure. We have mice, but I also have 3 cats and a dog, so those mice know not to come out. They literally get tortured. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. My dog is a giant asshole at times, and if he gets his hands on a mouse, he will torture it to death. Not an exaggeration. In his mind, he's playing with it. And in reality, it's torture. I remember the mouse was taunting me at 6 a.m. So I put a mouse trap in for the fourth or third time. And got killed. That mouse was an asshole. It was harassing me, and I would wake up before him. Oh man. 4 a.m. not 6. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a mouse like wake me up. I actually want a pet rat. Not a mouse, but a pet rat. Rats are cute. I like rats. I'm just afraid my dog would kill it if it ever got out. Also, I don't really have the money to take care of a pet. I'm like pretty sure if I ever actually had the means of getting and taking care of a pet, my aunt wouldn't give a shit. She'd probably let me. I like rats also, but not a lot of rats are within my room. Yeah. Like domesticated rats, the cute little guys. I just think they're cute. Their tails are a little creepy, but everything else about them is really cute. Wish it was that cat. Yeah, we have 3 cats and a husky, and the husky is a cutie and he's my baby boy, but he pissed me off yesterday. Max pissed me the hell off yesterday. That's Pog. I don't, because I have allergy. I also have a chunky dog and a cat girl. Cool. What kind of dog do you have? I love dogs. I love my doggo. I'm really glad I'm not allergic to cats or dogs. How many or what kind? I don't. Either or. Thanks for the follow. Much love, much appreciation to you. Yeah, like either or. What kind you have, how many you have, either one. Up to you. I have a husky. And then as for the cats, I couldn't fucking tell you. I don't know cat breeds. One mixed breed dog found on the forest. Huh. Forest dog. That's cool. I like mixed breed dogs. They can be quite cute. You know, they could be quite cute. I like mutts. Purebreds are fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with purebreeds. But mutts are cute. As long as they don't have like really complicated health issues as a result of being one, you know? I feel bad for like short snout and dogs. Not necessarily animals, but dogs, like boxers or pugs, stuff like that, because they have a lot of like breathing issues. Nah, it looks too good actually. Nice. Other than countryside. Okay. You let him outside and just roam, go do his thing. Because if so, valid, fair. Used to do that with my dad's dogs. That's why I don't like pugs. Yeah, I don't hate pugs because of like they're ugly or anything. I hate their existence because as an animal they should not exist, and I feel bad for them because every single pug is suffering. Even the most well taken care of pugs in the world, the most coddled and loved pug, inherently is suffering because they are basically bred to suffer, and it sucks, and I hate it. They have so many health issues, they have so many breathing issues, and it's not right. It's inhumane. Yes, in which they wouldn't exist, just suffer. Exactly. Nothing against the actual animals themselves, like on a personal level. I'm sure there are plenty of pugs that are amazing animals. It's just unfortunate that they had to be a pug in the first place. That's a breed of dog that should have just never existed. I really like some of the efforts some breeders are taking to kind of reverse breed some of the problematic breeds. Like English bulldogs, I think German shepherds are another one. Stuff like that. Animals that were bred for pure aesthetics. You know, they were bred for pure aesthetics as opposed to like functionality. But they're reverse breeding them to bring them back to a state that they were beforehand. Which I think is really cool. Here, this is one picture. This is the thing that I think of immediately. Like the shit on the left, this shouldn't exist. That's inhumane. That's fucked up. Let dogs live without suffering. It's not cool. Exactly. This looks nice. This looks healthy, and it's a more attractive dog. It's nice. I like it. But the one on the left, it's bullshit. That's the kind of shit that shouldn't exist. And whoever fucking the people that went out of their way to breed animals to look like that for whatever purpose, it's fucked up. They're not good people. Like someone who was a mouth raiser in their life. I hope the efforts people are making for this kind of thing come to fruition and people stop like breeding stop breeding stuff like pugs or French bulldogs just because, oh, it's cute or whatever, because it's inhumane. I'm just gonna, like, honestly, it's inhumane. I think it's fucked up, and they just shouldn't exist as a breed, at least in their current state. surprise, surprise, these animals have feelings too, right? They deserve to have happy, healthy lives. They don't deserve to suffer an agony with health and breathing problems constantly. I think I read about German Shepherds as well, is another one on the list. From what I understand, like their back legs are fucked up. You know, their back legs are fucked up, so there are people who are trying to reverse breed them as well. So I might have other head coyotes. Hey, at least with the coyotes, that's you protecting your other animals and stuff, you know. If you know, going out of your way to like purposely hunt them for sport, I have an issue with that. But for the sake of preservation of your own land and property and your own well-being, that's reasonable. That's understandable. You know, coyotes can be kind of fucked. You know, they like to fuck with your shit. Find wolves. I don't think we have any wolves around here. We might have coyotes, but I don't think we have wolves. I've had some wolves and foxes. Wolves are cute. Have you ever actually seen a wolf in real life? Fuckers are massive. If you haven't seen a wolf in real life, take what you think a wolf is, like in your mind's eye, picture how big a wolf is, double it. Yeah, like if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. But if you've ever seen a wolf in real life, in your mind's eye, however big you think a wolf is, literally double it. That is how big they actually are. They are massive animals. Man, I grew up with coyotes around there. Now their cries in the house put me to sleep. But they usually run away because they're more scared of you than them. Yeah. I think coyotes are cool. I like coyotes. It's just, you know, they're coming on your property and like killing your animals. That's like not good. You know, if you have like a dog and it's getting into a fight with it, that's not great. Who's just howling, get a shotgun outside? Oh god. Don't go needlessly killing the coyotes. Well, that's not very nice. Not on my property. Fair enough. If you do kill them, at least use them, you know? Eat the meat. Try to use the fur, use the bones, stuff like that. Try to. Or donate the carcass to like a butcher or something. If you can't use it, at least someone else probably can. Remember that video where a guy took revenge on his eating cat by coyotes and he killed the coyote and then ate the cat? Good lord. I use everything that nature gives me. Fair enough. I personally don't hunt, but I know people who do. My thoughts and feelings on it are don't hunt for sport. Don't hunt exclusively for sport. If you're going to personally kill an animal, use the animal. Try to use its pelt for something. Try to use its bones for something. Eat its meat. Stuff like that. And if you aren't going to personally do that, give the animal over to someone else so they can do the same. I think trophy hunting is fucked up, but if you're going to kill an animal, at least use it. I have predators, so I'm a bigger predator. Hey, you do you, I guess. But that's my general stance on hunting. If you're going to, at least use the animal that you killed. Respect the life that you took by at least using it, you know? Because if you don't, then you kind of just pointlessly killed something. I'm kidding, but hunting for trophies is kind of stupid, right? You know, I think it's disrespectful to nature in general if you go out and kill an animal for no reason other than just to do so. If you hunt for skin and meat, then it's understandable. Yeah, exactly. And I get it. Hunting is a way of life for a lot of people, especially a lot of indigenous people. They hunt for their food and for their clothing and for shelter and stuff. And that's completely understandable. You know, that's just the nature of life. But just doing it for the sake of like cutting off its head and mounting it on a wall, fuck that. Fuck that. You know? Honestly, I wish I had the money to source meat that I do eat more humanely, because I know for a fact that it's the meat that I get from like this grocery store and stuff isn't the best quality things. No Twitter user Reddit will tell me what to do with my meat that I hunted, of course. I wish I can source stuff more humanely and ethically, because you know, I'm a meat eater. I'm not going to not be a meat eater, but at the same time, I do feel bad for all the livestock and shit that is basically tortured for low quality food just to supply the masses. Unfortunately, circumstance doesn't really dictate that I can do that, you know? Like, I'm just unable to financially, because when you start looking into more ethical food, you know, ethical meat consumption and stuff, it gets really expensive. And you know, say what you will, but meat's a really large part of my diet, and it always has been and probably always will be. So yeah, should eat less meat, honestly. Probably a good thing if I eat a little less, cut back, but is what it is. Yeah. I used to hunt. Now there's tons of meat in supermarkets. I wonder how much meat got thrown in the trash. Oh, a lot. Oh, a lot, a lot. Food waste in supermarkets is very rampant. Um, and it's really bad. You know, never like, I don't know if growing up you guys ever had the thought, like, were ever instilled on you, oh, clean your plate because there are starving children in Africa who would be lucky to have your food. That kind of bullshit. Never feel bad about leaving a plate of food not empty. You know, if you have like a plate of food and you eat however much you can and you throw the rest away, don't feel bad about that, because at the end of the day, the amount you're throwing away is not even a fraction, a percent, like even a fraction of a percent compared to how much like supermarkets and stuff throw away. You know, supermarkets and stuff throw away literal tons of food. You as an individual, royal you, not you, like anybody in particular, throwing away like a half-eaten cheeseburger, that's nothing. You know, that's nothing. I don't actually mind leaving food. I pack it up, give it to my grandma's dogs. Yeah, a lot of the time if I have something left over, I just give it to my dog. Fucker gets spoiled. But yeah, never feel bad about not clearing your plate or whatever. How much food you're wasting, how much supermarket waste is a big difference. Yeah, exactly. Same with like carbon footprint stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with trying to reduce waste. There's nothing wrong with recycling, stuff like that, right? And it's a good thing to do. But don't beat yourself up if you don't think you're contributing enough. Because at the end of the day, what you do pales in comparison to what like supermarkets and corporation stuff do. Well, that's not a hunter, but I get why people do. I agree that hunting for sport is wrong and dumb. Yeah. And remember that people can't get this food for free because they get lawsuit for food poisoning. That's kind of stupid. Yeah, right? There's so much good food that gets thrown away. I've worked for plenty of grocery stores in my time. And one of them, there was literally pallets of baked goods that were perfectly fine to eat. Maybe a little stale because they were a day old, that they just had to throw away literally every day. Literally every day. We couldn't, even as employees, we couldn't take it home. But the food itself, perfectly fine. A little stale, you know, but it ain't gonna kill you. But nope, they still throw it away. It's policy, and I think it's stupid. That's the worst part. The rules employees can't take loads of home. Yeah, right. It's so dumb. And I get it. If it's like moldy food or if it's super out of date or whatever, you don't want people eating that because it will make them sick. But like a day old loaf of stale bread isn't gonna fucking kill anyone. You can't blame the employees. If you could, they would give free. Exactly. It's always the higher ups. It's corporate. It's the corporation. It's the fucking corporate suites and stuff. Or they know the homeless shelter, community help centers. Exactly. I'm not prideful enough to hide the fact that I've gone to like food shelters and stuff, like donation drives and stuff like that for help. You know, my family used to do that all the time. They haven't recently at all, but you know, and you get a lot of like out of date food and stuff, but they could have so much more if a lot of the shit supermarkets throw away were to donate it instead, you know? And it's really frustrating because it's a lot of just waste for no reason. It's a lot of waste for no reason. It doesn't need to be the way that it is. Man, I hate humanity. I'm gonna live in a forest now. Right? The shitty thing is, it's not even necessarily humanity as a whole. It's like a handful of people. Like 1 in 10,000 levels of handful, maybe even less, of just fucked up people who are doing things exclusively for their own gain. There's plenty of people out there who care about others, who care about the well-being of others. But there's also a lot of people out there who don't, unfortunately. And I wish it wasn't like that, but that's kind of just reality. And it sucks. Unfortunately, it sucks. I need to push the shadows some more. I'm glad the color I'm using works for both the blue and the yellow. The issue is the positions that give people the power to attract those who are selfish. Yeah, you're true. You're completely right. Those who crave the power are people who should never have the power. But unfortunately, those who should have the power don't have the drive to seek it out because they care too much about others. I'm like 90% sure pretty much every billionaire is a psychopath or a sociopath of some sort, just because in order to get to the point where you are a literal billionaire, emphasis on the B, you have to stomp on everyone along the way. You have to literally crush and grind everyone beneath the heel of your boot to reach that point. And most normal people aren't going to do that. Only those who lack empathy entirely are willing to do something like that. It is what it is. We're showing ourselves in our progress. Yes. But also, it's not like we can't focus on changing the world for a better. We just need to just do the best we can, you know? There's always going to be things that are outside of our control. For sure. There's always going to be things outside of our control. And stressing about all of it at all points, it's not a way to live, in my opinion. You're just going to be miserable for no reason. I mean, you're an artist, so I can't say you're hardworking. Where's the fucking lie, though? Nah, I'm a lazy piece of shit, but that's not because I'm an artist. That has nothing to do with me being an artist. That's just me being a lazy piece of shit. Manson has his pencil, so we're gonna throw some bricks. Joke's on you, I'm not using a pencil. So's what you know.
Bruh.
Bruh, indeed. Bruh, indeed. Don't mind me. I still can't find a hobby. Gaming got stale for me. Unfortunate. Have you tried getting into stamp collecting? Decorative coins. Uh, Nude modeling. I don't know. Um, Ships and bottles. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm thinking of just the most random shit. You can get paid for nude modeling. Pretty sure. I don't think I'd want to be one, but that is a thing. I don't like prostitution or degeneracy. I mean, nude modeling is not prostitution. It's just a bunch of fucking high as fuck art students is drawing naked people. That's all nude modeling is. Modeling, sure. I mean, I guess you can call it degenerate. I don't necessarily agree, but I can see where you're coming from if you say it is. But it's not prostitution. Depends what you mean by nude modeling. If you mean by real modeling, then I agree. Okay, I guess I should clarify, because I suppose nude modeling could mean a few different things. I mean nude modeling for like art classes, so people can use you as a reference for drawing. Maybe I should learn how to read my books. True, yeah, books. Let's go. Yeah, by nude modeling, what I mean is modeling nude, for like artistic purposes. And again, you can get paid for it. I forgot that like modeling as a job for like magazines and stuff is a thing. I kind of forgot that that was a thing that existed. So I wasn't factoring that in when I said nude modeling. All right. Other weird hobbies you could potentially get into. Uh, you could collect snakes. Is sleeping a good hobby? I mean, the most thing you sleep, the longer you live. I don't think sleeping's really a hobby per se, but you know what? Give it a go. No, it doesn't hurt. Never hurts to get some sleep in. You gotta sleep. Personally, I fucking hate sleep. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I'm such a boring person. It's okay. Have you tried skydiving? That could be a hobby. Bungee jumping, ice skating, ice hockey, non-ice related hockey. Bro, you okay? I live in a countryside. You can ice skate in the countryside as long as it gets cold enough. It gets cold in Poland, right? Bro, thinking about the feet the entire time. I wasn't thinking about feet at all. I was thinking about skating. I'm not a very good skater. I've never learned how to ice skate. Feet skating. I mean, I guess you do use your feet to skate. You kind of need to wear the boots on your feet. That is a thing. Maybe I start training really up. Hell yeah. You just gotta work your way up one step at a time. Just get into real estate. Then you'll be so busy you won't have time for a hobby. You know? If you can just get too busy, you don't need a hobby. One feet at a time, I agree. Oh no. Put one foot in front of the other. My dad recently sold his old house and before he moved, and that fucking thing sold before he even went up on the damn market. People are chomping at the bit so hard. Before he even like officially posted it on the market, he had a buyer, which is insane to me. Damn, right? It sold too fast. He was hoping to get a little bit of time, but because of how fast it sold, he had to move out of his house really quickly. So he didn't have time to like properly pack and arrange everything and stuff, which sucks for him. His current house is a very big work in progress. It's just a massive project for him. He's getting there though. It's looking nice. He sent me some pictures yesterday. I talked to him for a little bit because it's Father's Day. It was nice. I'll talk to him as much as I should. Thanks for talking with viewers. You're the first small VTuber that's want to talk to me for the 9 minutes. I mean, it's not like I'm going to ignore you. As long as you're not like being a super big creep or a jackass, which so far you're not, you're fine. I appreciate the company. I love creepers only. Oh no. Not the mint raft. Not the creepers. They go and then explode. But what are creepers, you know? What is the science? Just like that spider. Did the spider explode too? Can you imagine if the spider just fucking exploded? That would be horrible. Like, you already have enough trauma, but then imagine if after everything that happened, it just exploded out of nowhere. God damn. That'd be horrific. Fucking ass. It's an explode spider bomb. I mean, I guess that's one way of doing things. Sometimes I wish I could just hiss and explode. I think that'd be funny. I think self-exploding to defeat your enemies is the biggest fuck you. It's like, yeah, sure, I might die, but you're coming with me, bitch. I wish I just hit the gritty. No, not hitting the gritty. Okay, Electrode. Yep, I want to be a physical representation of Electrode. Or Weezing. Weezing can learn explosion or explode. Yeah, explode. Yeah, I think it's explosion. Not the same thing. Don't drink vodka. Don't plan on it. I actually do not drink at all. Dude, I was doing a Nuzlocke once. It has nothing to do with Electrode, but Pokemon's on the mind now. I was doing a Nuzlocke once. Fucking Wobbuffet. I will never forgive that piece of shit. What's the ability where you can't like swap or run from a Wobbuffet? Whatever that ability is, fucker use that. I encountered a wild one with my Venusaur and then just immediately died. You sound like someone who drinks 2 shots before the day starts. All right. I'm not, but all right. I don't drink. The only alcohol I've ever consumed, ever, and it doesn't even count, really, is like a single shot of NyQuil. And I don't really count that. I don't think most people would. It's just the case of it technically has alcohol in it, but I don't think people will count that as an alcoholic beverage. So I certainly don't. And also, it tasted like shit. Most medicines taste like shit. I have a variety of reasons for not drinking, most of which I will not talk about right now. I don't blame anybody who does, as long as you're not an asshole about it. Everyone's preferences, yeah. But yeah, I don't blame anybody who does decide to. They partake in a little booze every now and then, a little bit of sippy sip. That's their choice. Like I said, as long as they're not an asshole about it, I don't care. I have a friend who's pretty much a fucking alcoholic. Every time I talk to him, he's drinking, which I'm like, bro, you do you, but this isn't good for you. How's this looking? It's looking okay. I actually think I need to desaturate it a little. Uh, yeah, that looks decent. Yeah, I think that looks okay. New correction layer, and then yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, cool. Ah, my neck. I drink water and coffee. Does it count? Hey, you know what? More power to you. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I've tried on several occasions. I'm not a big fan of it. I know plenty of people who drink coffee. I prefer tea if I were to pick between that particular dichotomy. Drink plenty of water. Drink a lot of water. Sometimes too much water. I love coffee. I couldn't mind what people be asked about without it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. My friend drinks 8 liters of water daily. Good lord. Does he work like outside or something? I'll have both, but I give up coffee because I got sick because my stomach stopped being hot. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Is there any like maybe light roast or anything you can drink? Or maybe something like watered down or anything? Oh, that really sucks. It would suck not being able to like enjoy a particular treat you like just because your body says, haha, nope. As he's sitting in the coffee itself. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, coffee itself is very acidic. Or it can be, so that makes sense. Damn, that blows, dude. I just don't really like how bitter coffee is. I've tried coffee a few different ways before. Coffee is one of those drinks where I don't like it. However, if I'm at a place, if I'm like a friend's house, not necessarily a friend's house, but like say a friend's grandmother's or something, and they offer me coffee, I'll drink it. Not black. I'll probably put like cream and sugar in it, but I'll drink it just because, you know, not to be rude. But yeah, I do not go out of my way to drink it at all. I like the bitter taste of coffee. I think you need to try real life. Hey, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I haven't experienced it. I put some pretty weird shit in coffee before. Such a weakling. I definitely love tea though. I feel like 5-6 cups down. Nice. What kind of tea? Joking, everyone loves or hates coffee. Coffee's very divisive. I will say I love the smell of coffee. I used to work for 7-Eleven. We had to brew coffee every day, and it smelled so good. I can't drink tea. I only drink yerba mate when it comes to tea like things. I see. I usually have black tea or Earl Grey. Hey, you make the typo of Early Grey too. I do the same thing. A nice lemon cinnamon or raspberry black. That sounds nice. That sounds nice, actually. I like black tea. I really like green tea. I wasn't a huge fan of green tea when I was younger, but I've grown a taste for it as I've gotten older. I don't drink it as much as I should, but I definitely really like it. Okay. Green tea is definitely a weaker flavor than black, but it's really good. But dried mint is the best. Nice. Yeah, I like black tea as well. Most of the time when I drink black tea, it's just like, you know, a typical sweet tea, right? You know, typical American Southern sweet tea, that kind of thing. Which is black tea. It's just black tea with like equal parts sugar. Sometimes more. Sometimes it's like 2 parts sugar to 1 part tea. A lot of sugar. I like regular tea, but I can't drink it without sugar. That's understandable. Well, no, like southern style American sweet tea isn't just like a cup of tea with like a drop or two of sugar in it. No, 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 no. It's you take like a gallon of sugar and like 3/4 a gallon of tea, and there you go. Not American tea. There was this like Earl Grey infused with rose that I used to drink that I really liked. That was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I should drink more tea. We have a lot downstairs. I should brew some at some point. At least just to try it. Because a lot of it I haven't tried. No reason to be afraid of trying new things. Yeah, pal, I think I'm gonna go sleep. Thanks for talking with us. Yeah.
Bruh.
Thanks for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. I will see you later. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Sleep well. Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for my neighbor. Continue. Oh god. Well, if you're wishing for it, then I do too, I guess. I'm prepared. Kick the nightmare in its ass. I believe in you. You got this. Uh, Oh, ew. That looks gross. I'm making solid progress on this. I think I need to push the shadows on the jacket a bit more. I don't know if there's anything for dinner today or not. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I didn't do the highlight thing on the shorts. I'll probably need to redo that at some point when I go in for the overpaints. Redo the highlights on the clothes and stuff. Maybe make it a bit more consistent and stuff. But it's definitely making things pop, especially on the shorts. I'm glad I'm finally getting some fucking work done though. I keep telling myself like, yep, I need to work, 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 and then I just don't. But now I am. Feels good, man. And then I have like 5 songs I'm working on right now. I can't seem to get started any of them. Oof, feels bad. It be like that though. You know what you should do? You should start a 6th song. If it's personal work, honestly, just pick one, stick with it, just go at it, do whatever you can, just go fucking ham, you know, until it's done. Doesn't matter if it's shit or not, just do it. If it's commission work, you know, client work and stuff, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a musician though, so I assume the creative process for making music is very similar to that of illustration. Just the actual steps you take is probably a bit different. And instead of making a drawing, you make music. I love music, but I am not musically inclined. I did try to. I have played a few instruments though. I learned violin when I was younger. I tried learning guitar for a while. Yeah, that's about it. Everyone was forced to play recorder when I was in elementary school, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah, that doesn't count. You say it counts, it doesn't count. Unless you actually went out of your way to learn recorder proper after the fact, it doesn't count. I would have loved to keep up with violin, but I was renting it from the school for free, and I wouldn't have been able to do that moving into middle school because I did it when I was like in elementary school. So I ended up stopping because we couldn't afford one at the time. I say that. My mom bought my sister a flute. Guess who the more loved child was amongst me and my sister? Funnily enough, I don't resent my sister at all for it. I do resent the mom though. But not for that. I resent my mom for a lot of other things. Now, I feel like if I had a different personality, I'd be extremely bitter towards my sister. But well, I say at last. Fortunately, I am not. I quite like my sister. Uh, multiply, and then screen. I still can't believe my sister has a child. Hopefully he wasn't too bad on the plane. She flew down to Florida where everybody else drove. She had to work throughout the week, so it's kind of just a weekend thing for her. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna like that. I don't like that layer. Okay. Jackets. White. The white I should probably just go in with like a basic as like bluish color. Needs to be a little darker. Yeah, it works. Gotta paint her socks. Paint her feetsies. Can't leave them flat. Ah. There's a bug that flew over around in front of my face. I'm not entirely sure what kind of bug, but I saw it. It flew. That might never be up real good. Oh no, not the nightmare. I'll beat it up instead. Kick its ass. Gonna let the nightmare win. I know how it is. Sit at like just laying in bed for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long, trying to fall asleep and you just can't. I get that. I'm the exact same way. It happens. It really sucks. Because sometimes when I want to sleep, I just want to fucking sleep, but my body won't let me. I need to clean my glasses. I don't know what happened, but got kind of like gross. Ugh. I want to go to sleep. My body, no, right? It really sucks. Like, damn it, body, just let me go to sleep. I just want to sleep. Have you tried taking melatonin? It works for me sometimes. I don't take it very often, but sometimes I'm like really struggling to sleep. I'll take it, and it knocks me out eventually. I have some gummies on my desk that I eat every now and then. They're probably expired by now, in all honesty, but whatever. It's that bug again. How dare it disturb me in my splendor? I use DMA plus B6. Oh, okay. Well, if it works, it works. I'm not sure what ZMA is, but I know what B6 is. I mean, I know the biggest dickhead is my brain. But come on, let me sleep. Right? It's always the brain. Stupid brain. I think the demons invaded my router. Everything is loading. Maybe I'm still in a nightmare. I don't know. Maybe. For all you know, I could be Nightmare Clocko. Booga booga booga. Spooky scary. I don't think I'm a very scary person. I have people who would disagree with me. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. I once made a friend almost shit himself because I screamed in his face. I was just trying to take a small nap before school started proper because, you know, I don't sleep well. And I was sleepy, so I was just trying to, like, rest my eyes, and people were fucking with me, and I wasn't in the mood, and I'm like, and I turned around, and I just screamed at the first person I saw, and this happened to be my friend John, and the look on his face, he was mortified, and he wasn't even the one fucking with me, so I feel bad. I felt bad about it, but, yeah. Poor John, right? I felt bad for John. He didn't deserve it. He just happened to be the first person I saw. High schoolers are dicks. The fucking fly? Really? Oh shit, I got it. Nice. John is waiting for his revenge. Nah, John's a cool person. Fucking fly. I got the fly. I actually killed it. You know, spiders are homies, flies are assholes. Flies are cunts. Kill them on sight. They don't deserve it. I just had like a box on my desk. Flies, mosquitoes. Oh my god, fuck mosquitoes. Wasps are assholes as well, but unfortunately they're pollinators. And wasps are assholes. Yeah. Wasps are assholes, but unfortunately they're pollinators, so they kind of need to exist. Sucks. Fucking wasps. They don't even exist in my flamethrower. Fair enough. We once had to drown out a wasp hive with gasoline. House centipedes are also bros of mine. You have centipedes in your house? Yeah, I think if my aunt ever saw a centipede in my house, she would freak the fuck out. Bro, I got ants. Oh, dude, ants fucking suck. Yeah, we got ants too. I've always lived with ants. They're the worst. They're really annoying. They're just a giant pain in the ass. House centipedes are a thing where I am. They're about the same as spiders here. Really. Just annoying like kids. Yeah, I don't like kids. Really? Do they eat bugs like spiders do? The house centipedes kill stuff spiders don't or can't. Really? Like what? I'm curious. I didn't even realize you can have like house centipedes. Kind of crazy. A lot of bigger insects. I see. VTUBERs. Well, I don't want to be eaten by a centipede. That would kind of suck. That would kind of suck. Just a bit. They're fast little fuckers though. Oh yeah. I mean, with all those legs, you would think they would be. Someone just hunted something. I heard the gunshots. Well, read that something. I hear gunshots here all the time. I'm so used to it. Bro, if you live in America, it's pretty normal. It's not like America gunshots. It's like people hunting stuff gunshots. I live in a bigger city and we had someone unload 3 rounds last night. Oh, jeez. Yeah, when I used to live in a city, I also would hear gunshots a lot. But those were American gunshots. uh Speaking of Centipede, we shall listen to Centipede by Knife Party. Tropicals. I'm Pleasant America. Yeah, you should be. I don't mind living in a Texas, but in some small town. Worst part is, it was right after the Pride event, like around 1 a.m., so celebrations are going, ooh. Well, that's not good. I hope nobody was hurt. I hope it was just some jackass thinking it's funny to fire a few gunshots in the air or something. As opposed to shooting someone. My brother was close to the shootout, but he lived. Huh. There are any reports of people getting shot on the news? Something, oh my god. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad. I wouldn't want people to get hurt, especially like during Pride. That would, that would suck. So yeah, I like Knife Party. Yeah, I like Knife Party. Knife Party's good. I enjoy. No humans being shot, be hurt, paranormal, right? Honestly, I'm not all worried as long as no one got hurt. It was probably values. It keeps running low. True. Hell yeah, little property values. Let's go. Fuck landlords. I need to remember what my fucking light source was. I have a pretty diverse taste in music. I'm all for firing off 2 or so shots a month, as long as they're blanks, and make sure everybody with trigger warnings are worn or happens when they are home. Yeah, you just occasionally fire off a couple of rounds, make sure people hear them, but nobody gets hurt, you know, and nobody's distressed, and it keeps property value down, and it keeps your rent low, and you say a big fuck you to your landlords, because landlords are cunts. And all things considered, housing should be free for people, but nope. Capitalism. So you may as well work within the system and do what you can to help out people who can't help themselves. And if that means firing a couple of shots every now and then so be it. Bro, I just forgot I had that big spider fucking. Oh god. I hope he doesn't invade the nightmares. That would be very unfortunate. Hopefully he's a homie and he just kind of vibes and chills. Nah, he's cool. That's good. I have for some reason my room gets stink bugs like really bad during the like spring and summer. I don't know why. They just kind of they come from nowhere. But there are a couple of spiders in my room that hunt them for me, and they are the best. They're my homies. They are my homies. We get bad stink bugs too. Yeah, they're so obnoxious, and you can't squish them either. You can't kill them like normal. What I do is I'll take like a little bit of a napkin, and I'll take like a water, like a empty water bottle or something, and I'll just pick them up by a napkin, shove them in there, put the cap on, and just toss it. Because you can't crush them, because then it gets stinky. And it sucks. Remember the gift guy shooting the whole match air through the window? That's actually, I can't remember my neighborhood. Yeah. Now. So they're attracted to the light. You can make a trap with small lamp. Yeah, I have a lamp behind me with like a lot of dead stink bugs. I don't bother cleaning it out because it's like, who cares? It doesn't bother me. Stink bugs, what's that? They're an obnoxious invasive species of bug that smell really bad. They don't really do much, but they smell really bad and are very annoying. Yeah, they smell bad and are very annoying, so I don't like them. They're basically blind, deaf, and dumb. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Just eat them and say, oh no. They smell so bad. I couldn't imagine how they taste. Probably worse. Pretty stinky protein. I'd rather just eat ants. At least ants are high in protein and probably don't stink as bad. I will say though, I'm glad of any like annoying bug to have. It's just stink bugs and it's not roaches. Oh man, I do not want cockroaches. That sounds horrible. Yeah, no. I'm glad we've never had to deal with cockroaches. We've had to deal with our fair share of plenty of shitty critters, but not cockroaches. I don't have cockroaches here. Yeah. Oh, you're going to die. We've had bed bugs once. I don't know how that happened, but it did, and it sucked. Bed bugs really suck to get rid of. Like a lot. Like a lot. They really suck. Back when I was like 9 or so, we had lice. For me it was easy, just like silent alarms be damned, but I'm a guy, so you just cut all my hair off. Yeah. I remember a guy unboxing, it was a PC game, but ill, no. I don't know how some people get so bad with their PCs that they are literal bugs in them. If you ever like clean out a PC and there's a legitimate spider web in there, you know what that means? That means there's a spider in there at one point. And there's a spider in there. You know what that means? It means there were enough bugs in there for a spider to justify going into your PC and setting up shop. Ew. No. I'd rather they don't. Or just burn my whole computer. I know, right? Not worth, but it happens. I like spiders, they're the homies, but you know what spiders shouldn't do? Go inside my fucking computer. I should probably clean it out at some point. It's been a minute. But my spiders aren't such an asshole with this kind of stuff, right? Right? But god, some people are really bad with their computers. Like, haven't cleaned them in 8 years level of bad. Go, mouth thief. Egga has fangs. She has the fangs. The teeth. I worked at a computer electronic repair shop, and let me tell you, smoking in a room your computer is in is the worst. Oh yeah, I bet. It's probably a lot of tar buildup, right? You get the feeling of want to go to sleep and at the same time. Yes, I get that all the time. I have a picture somewhere of someone who smoked so much they gave their PS3. Oh god, if you find it, send it to me. I'm curious. You know my Discord, so you know my Discord. So just like DM it to me on Discord. So if you ever find it, send it to me. I am curious. I'm gonna regret saying that, but fuck it, we ball. I don't smoke as I in my life sometimes, right? Yeah, I don't smoke either. There are people in my family who smoke. I am not one of them. Oh yeah, I don't have a playlist going. This is a big ghost and stuff. But bonfire. Look, it's such a scam, right? It kills you and it costs a lot of money for it to do so. Look, if you just want to slowly die, at least consume something that's a bit cheaper. It costs, kills you, and it gives you addiction, right? You know what also costs, kills you, and gives you addiction? Sugar. But at least it's cheaper. I'd rather just eat burgers and die of a heart attack, right? At least they're tasty, right? Though I'm sure there are smokers that are out there that would argue with you and say that those are also tasty, so smoking benefits. Gives you cancer pog. Oh god. I'm not sure if that's much of a benefit. Cancer is not very good. Not a fan. My grandmother died of cancer. It was kind of shitty. Smokers might be good. I mean, I don't like smoking as much as the next guy, but smokers are still people. I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody. It's awful. I'm gonna dilate the cancer too. Yeah, it sucks. Cancer sucks. All right, well, there's the mouth. Do lashes first. Makes my life easy. Bonfire. But yeah, my grandmother died of ovarian cancer a while back, around like 2015, I think. I think it was 2015, yeah. And then my aunt has also had cancer twice. She had thyroid cancer and breast cancer. Thyroid cancer she had to get radiation for. But that was cleared up. Now she's on like some pills. She had to get her thyroid removed and radiation, I think. And then the breast cancer they caught really early. Smokers do that to themselves. I don't feel bad for smokers. I mean, fair, I guess. I there's still people though, you know. I'd rather them not smoke, but I still don't wish cancer on them. It sucks that cancer is just such a prevalent thing that pretty much everyone has some sort of cancer story. I don't wish cancer on them too, but they were doing. Yeah, I guess it's fair. My aunt used to be a smoker. She quit. I would say cold turkey, but not quite. She quit. She took some medicine. She was prescribed some medicine and she quit. She used to smoke a lot, at least a pack a day. But yeah, no, she doesn't anymore, and I'm happy for her. Pack a day, gosh, yeah, at least. Could have been more. But she doesn't anymore. She stopped smoking in 2014, I want to say. I want to say 2014. So it's been a while. The thing about smoking is it's never too late to quit. If you are a smoker and you ever decide you want to quit, it's never too late, because even even after a year, your health improves so much. Like your organs and stuff, like you get so much better. Even after just a single year, after like 10 years, it would be essentially changed. Yeah, exactly. Is it ideal if it never reaches that point in the first place? Yeah, yeah, of course it is. But sometimes it's just not reality. But it's never too late to change. Because you'll see the benefits no matter what. Unless you're like 95 years old and you're gonna die in like 2 months anyways. In that case, fuck it, who cares? But if you're not in that case situation, it's never too late. You're just old phobic. How's that old phobic? I'm saying fucking ball. Old people who are going to die anyway, it's like they just fucking be bald. They do whatever they want. Who cares? Cancel them. Uh-huh. The best part about my sound alerts are they're not very loud for me, but they are extremely loud on stream. So anytime anybody redeems that, they just jump scare chat and not me, and it's great. Let me go square. I should adjust the shape of this a little. I can't do too much because of the skin. Um, okay. Just kind of use the same colors as like teeth and stuff. I love the Abu sound alert though. It's not my dog, it's just some random husky, but it's so good. Ooh, ah. It's great. I love it so much. A lot of stuff I need to do. This is gonna take a while. I wish I was a faster artist, but too much of a perfectionist. And the hard part, I need to actually go and reference some of my own art. Guys, my Gorm. I have an idea for a piece in my head that I want to do that's Monster Hunter related. But it would be very difficult. It would be very difficult because I don't draw monsters very much. I don't draw dragons and stuff. Um oh, maybe Rose. Kinda. That needs to be Uh, Boom, 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 boom. Ugh. Yeah, the shape of that is. Does that work? Uh, Actually, I need to reference egg up proper on this. Maybe like a purple. Yeah. Then like a later. There. Yeah, some more of my own art. I draw bunny's eyes in this. Eh, but ink leaves. Going that hard of a blue isn't gonna work. Do like a bright purple or so, and then I don't know if I would have nightmare about spiders. I've had a nightmare about spiders before. I was getting eaten by a spider, and then the Power Ranger saved me. It was fun. Good times. Good times. I always remember my nightmares more than I do my not nightmares. Getting eaten by a giant spider doesn't sound like a very fun way to go, honestly. It's gonna be honest. And then Thanos thanked your ass, Jane made a great story. True. I don't think Thanos even existed at the time. That's obviously a lie. Thanos is quite old. I was just a little kid. I am no longer just a little kid. Now I'm a big kid. I'm a big boy. Papa, I'm a real boy. Baby exists in your brain, who knows? I mean, maybe. I don't know if I knew who Thanos was at the time. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I was just a kid at the time, and I wasn't super into comics. Like I knew who Spider-Man was. I knew who Superman was. Uh, I hate kids, but at the same time, I was that annoying kid. I hate kids because I was that annoying kid, and I don't like being reminded of myself when I interact with youths. There is a single exception to the I don't like kids rule, and that is my nephew. He is the only child that I do not dislike. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's probably because of a strong personal bias of the fact that he is my nephew. But he's a good kid. He's very smiley and happy. And he's a young boy. He's only like a year old. He's a little over a year old. He's a good little guy. He's a cutie. He was an ugly baby when he was born, but nowadays he's a cutie. I don't really have any pictures of him. Yeah, but also I just can't talk with 4 years younger than me, especially the kids that got their brain fried on TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Fair enough. I am personally not a fan of short form content. It is not content that I particularly like or consume. I don't necessarily blame others for who do, but I it's not for me. I don't like TikTok. I don't use TikTok, so. Ugh. I believe you just let my IQ by one. Hell yeah. I do what I can. I try. Yeah, I try. I try hard. Because what's the point of being a VTuber if you can't lower the IQ of your audience? The panda streamers. Well, fat fuck isn't colored. Huge VTuber community suck. I don't really watch a lot of like big VTubers. I prefer more indie and smaller VTubers and stuff. I don't watch YouTubers. I don't see the join point. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't really watch them. I see the point. I get it, but I personally don't watch them. All right. I think I'm a fucking little spider, and I forgot about that. Get rid of that. All right, this is where it's sitting at the moment. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for now. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching and stuffs. I'm gonna go raid Vaz. Go say hi to her. Playing Apex. See American. Stick around for raid for the points and stuff. I'm gonna go say hi to Vaz. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I'll probably stream sometime again soonish. Either Monster Hunter or art stuff. We'll see. I don't know. Figure it out. But yep, I'll see you all later.